So No Man's Sky, not quite what everyone expected. However, I will say this about No Man's Sky. It truly is a scientific and mathematical marvel. The game essentially builds itself and contains trillions of explorable planets. And did I mention it does this on a game size of only 2.6 gigabytes? 2.6. So this got me thinking. 2.6 gigabytes is enough to fit on any PlayStation Vita memory card, and even if it was scaled up to 5 gigabytes, which has been done before with Killzone Mercenary, couldn't No Man's Sky run on the PlayStation Vita? So No Man's Sky runs on an engine that procedurally generates the world around you, which means essentially all that needs to be stored on the system is code and game assets. The designers didn't need to create any detailed levels or complex scenes and animations. Like Minecraft, the game is built as you play. And this is great for the system's graphics card and memory. And in that aspect, the PlayStation Vita is more than capable. It's not so good, however, for the CPU though. But we'll get back to that. So this is No Man's Sky running on a low-end PC. With this configuration, the game runs at around 15 to 20 FPS. And if we were to run it on PlayStation Vita, it would probably play worse. Let me explain. So the PC is rocking an AMD A10 processor, which runs at around 3.9 GHz. Now in contrast, the PlayStation Vita runs on an ARM Cortex 2 GHz system that's underclocked to 804 MHz. Being a procedurally generated game, this is already not good for the PlayStation Vita. Since the game is constantly taxing the CPU to create the content around you, the PlayStation Vita would always have to be running at a stock 2 GHz to play the game properly, which is obviously not good for the system, overheating. However, the game could hit 2 GHz time to time in more complex areas like Uncharted does, but it's probably not enough. But hey, let's say Hello Games optimized the game in a way to actually run properly. How would it look? How would it play? So this is where the PlayStation Vita shines. So the PC's graphics card is actually less powerful than that of the PlayStation Vita. And if that wasn't enough, the game is also running at about 720p on the PC, which is more than the Vita's less demanding native 544p. The Vita has ample RAM to load textures on time, and the OLED screen would make colors vibrant and beautiful. Not to mention that since the screen is smaller, the developers can reduce anti-aliasing to save resources. So now we're at a bottleneck. You see, the PlayStation Vita has the graphics power to run the game just fine. It has the RAM to load textures on time. The screen being a lower resolution actually helps the game run smoother, but the CPU just isn't up to speed with the rest of the system. I'm sure Hello Games tried to put this game on the PlayStation Vita. I mean, why not? If they already created a PC port of the game, it's easy just to scale the game to the PlayStation Vita specifications. I'm sure if the PlayStation Vita was still a prominent system today, the game would have came out for the handheld. But sadly, we can only dream and play it on remote play.